Hey Libra, it's your honest homegirl, Hᴇɪ Hᴇᴜ. This is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Don't forget, take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. With that said, let's get into your intuitive message. So Libra, you guys could be getting acquainted with someone. We have the song Location by Khaled on, so you could be asking someone for their location, send me an addy or whatever the case may be, or they could be doing this with you. For others of you, if you've been thinking about opening up a business, go ahead and do it. Spirit's like, don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. The thing is, I was telling Taurus the same thing. Stop worrying about what other people think. Do what you need to do for you. Do things the way that you want things to be done. And the people that are for you will come to you, toward you. Those customers that want to buy from you will buy from you. There's people that in big business, there's going to always be people that don't want to buy from you. Shoot, there's people that refuse to buy Nike, refuse to buy Adidas, refuse to buy this, refuse to buy that. But guess what? Those are still billion-dollar companies. Why? Because they focus on the people that want their product. They don't focus on the people that don't want it because they ain't making it for them. They're making it for the people that do want it. So you need to do the same thing when it comes to whatever passion it is that you have, gift that you have. Some of you may have come up with some type of an invention or something. The people that are going to buy it are going to be those that you focus on. You don't focus on the others that don't care about it. Those ain't your customers. But others of you, you've been lying to yourself about this for far too long. You know you can make money doing something, but you haven't been doing it. I'm hearing ghostwriting for somebody. I don't know what that's about. But you could be getting communication too about money coming in for you as well. I do feel like you could be contemplating on what you're going to do with that money when that money comes in. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't tell nobody that money's coming in. And you figure out what you're going to do with it by yourself. I feel like, too, for some of you, you guys could have been going through a tough time mentally. And it's like you're finally getting out of that Five of Swords energy where you're no longer thinking about what people said about you, did to you. You're no longer thinking about the words that somebody may have said, because somebody may have said some hurtful ass words to you, Libra. I do feel too, for some of you, something could have just been unfair. Something could have been an unfair situation, and you may have had to experience a lot of loss from this, okay? And the thing is, when I was shuffling the cards for you off camera, I was hearing you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So somebody could have been saying that to you, and you could be saying that to someone. But I do feel like there's going to be something, like somebody's going to call you and they want you to be head honcho in something. Like they want you to be the manager. They want you to be the boss. They want you to do the job. They want you to do something that involves you having some type of power, some type of success, something that's going to make you have to step your A game up, okay? And the thing is, you have a lot of things coming to you, and it's coming to you fast. It may be happening in 8 days, 8 weeks. Some of you, depending on if you ain't scared, because I'm hearing scared money don't make no money type of energy. It may take up to 8 months for this to happen for you. It's like, but the faster you get out of your head, the faster spirit can work for you. Because I feel like, honestly, it's you being in limbo in your mind. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well, because Taurus had that same ass energy of being indecisive. And I mentioned to them, too, that they was acting like a Libra, because there's decisions that need to be made. And somebody's scared. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, watch Taurus reading. If you have Taurus in your chart, Libra, watch Taurus reading, and vice versa. Because I really feel like somebody's lying to themselves about a situation. Some of y'all are lying to yourselves about what's about to happen, what's about to come. Like you're in la la land. It's like, I just heard the word euphoric. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. But it's like, you guys figure it out. Like, really figure out what it is. What do you want? Because you got to get out of your head. You really do. You really got to get out of your head, Libra. Now, one thing I do know about, maybe you want to move faster than this Taurus does, because Taurus was moving like a damn turtle. What you have to understand and appreciate about Taurus, though, even though Taurus get on my last nerve with that slow shit, because I'm fast moving, but see, me going off my instinct works for me. Because I know my natal chart, I know me going off my instincts is better for me, okay? Because I have a lot of Aries energy. But my thing is, everybody, like Aries and Sagittarius and Leos, that fiery energy, that quickness, especially if you have Mars in those signs, you going off your instincts benefits you. But if you don't have that, and say you have a Mars Taurus or something like that, or a Mars Libra, you guys are you're going to be indecisive. You're going to want to pick things apart. And I feel like, again, somebody is like, Taurus is looking at the detail. Libra is looking at the bigger picture. You need to both understand to stay in your lanes and allow each other to do whatever job it is that you need to do. And if you have both Taurus and Libra in your chart, you have to understand you're going to have to look at the small details just as much as you see the bigger picture. Because there's going to be something that may sit there and there may be conflict somewhere. Something may not, you may sit there and sign something or do something and you didn't look at the details, and it's like Taurus is like, yo, but that's what I was doing. And you gave me shit about it. Stay in your lane. Libra, okay, big picture, right? You come up with the idea. Okay, cool. You come up with the idea. But let the other person look into how this idea can manifest. Because looking at human design, I learned that a lot of people are manifesting wrong, where some people have to manifest in great detail and others only have to look at the bigger picture to manifest. So say, for instance, with self-employment, and it's a job, right? Well, not a job, it's a business. You come up with the business name, okay? You come up with what type of business it is. But let the other person stay in their lane. Let them figure out what kind of licenses you need for that business, how much money it's going to cost up front for it, how to budget it. Like, let them do what they do best and you do what you do best. I don't know why I keep wanting to tell you to stay in your lane. Because you not staying in your lane is going to sit there and cause a lot of conflict. For others of you, you need to stop being scared, okay? You're going to have to grow some big cojones. You're going to have to sit there and really, you know, put that Superman cape on and put that S, or Superwoman cape on and put the S on your chest, all right? And just go for it. Some of you, you could be lying to yourself when it comes to finances and what's to come. You could be sitting here, you know, thinking about, like, I'm seeing too, don't spend money that you don't have yet. If you ain't received it in your hand, you didn't get that check, you ain't get it deposited in your account, don't be sitting there trying to spend it before you get it. For some of you, I do feel too, you could be dealing with, I'm hearing boss. Your boss, again, something with your boss. Your boss could be calling you. I'm hearing my boss is my wife. For some of you, I do feel too, like, you may need to, I'm hearing a degree. Some of you may need to get a higher degree for something. If you want to make more money, like somebody's going to call you and tell you you need some type of certificate. You need a higher degree. You need something in order to get this bread. That's what I'm hearing. Or you could be the boss and you need to step up and tell certain people, listen, you can't work here unless you have X, Y, and Z. Somebody don't want to sit there and be the bearer of bad news. No. Put your big girl drawers on, your man drawers on, and say what you got to say. Okay? Because for some of you, if you are looking to be in the position of being in power, them people that's in power ain't scared to fire nobody. They gonna look at what's best for business. And if it ain't best for business, it gotta go. Right? It's just that simple. For others of you, you could be getting acquainted with somebody that is self-employed as well. Okay? I'm also feeling like, I don't know. Some of you need to build your confidence. Some of you, your confidence level is very, very low right now. And if somebody said something to you to sit there and break your soul or your spirit, don't be listening to that. Especially if it's not true. You heard that motorcycle? Motorcycles represent the Chariot card in the tarot deck. And that means you need to sit there and take action, okay? You need to build your confidence back up. You need to sit there and get yourself in control, okay? I told you last time, Libra, that you guys needed to get in formation. So it's time for you to get to it. Get to it. Get her done, okay? Some of you may have to move for, a better life, a better job. You got to do whatever it is that you got to do, baby. But with that said, 11 minutes on your intuitive message. If that resonated with you, Libra, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. With that said, let's get into your reading. I'm going to shuffle cards for your divine feminine energy, and then we're going to get into the divine masculine energy. And then at the very end, we're going to do random messages that include messages from your person. So if you want the tea and the scoop on what your person is thinking and feeling, stay tuned to the very end. If you guys need a personal reading, I am taking personal readings up until the day of Mercury retrograde starting, because I am only doing returning clients during Mercury retrograde. If you guys like live readings from me, intuitive zodiac horoscopes, and rude awakenings, you can follow me on Instagram at The Honest Homegirl. But let's get into your divine feminine, because I did not plan on being on that intuitive message for that damn long. I over here think I'm doing a reading for you guys. For some of you, you guys are looking for a higher commitment in some way, shape, or form, whether this is in love, in business, okay? Some of you are soul searching for your soulmate. You could be, getting acquainted with somebody. And some of you are out here dating for marriage, okay? You're not dating just to be dating people. You want stability and security. For others of you, you could be spending your money on entertainment at this time. Some of you that are already in commitments at this time, you could be having a party at your home, a party at your job. Others of you, you're questioning your stability and security. You're questioning what you should do for work. You're questioning if you should start a family or not. For some of you, you could be wanting to have something with someone younger than you, a younger female, but you're unsure about the situation. I do see a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment, a lot of frustrations. It could be dealing with the home. There could have been a lot of changes in the home. Okay, a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, a lot of, not getting anywhere. Even when you're trying to communicate, it's like nothing gets done, nothing is happening. I do feel for some of you Libras, you're unsure if you should entertain a fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you guys, you could be, if you're a young Libra, or just youthful, or you just look younger than your age, or you may act a little immature or something, you could be debating if you want to be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you want to be with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. If you date men, you're picking between the two. For some of you, you could be this younger person, and you could be wanting, and if you're, say you date women and you like alpha women, you could be going between the two. For others of you, if you are a Libra where, you're of age to where you're supposed to be knowing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, but you act immature, you have to have more discipline in yourself, especially if you want to have a business. You're going to have to sit there and have some type of direction, have a game plan, have a business proposal, you need to have some type of tunnel vision to work towards whatever it is that you need to work towards. Okay, I do feel too, you got to use your logic over your emotions at this time. You need to get in control of your finances as well. I'm hearing emotional spender. Be mindful of that. For some of you, you're looking to entertain a younger female. This person, they don't have to be too much younger than you. But you are looking to entertain, have fun with a young female. Just make sure she's of age, above the age of 18. Okay, Libra? I do see here too, you guys, you know what you want. Some of you really know what you want. And you're focused on that. You're focused on commitment. You're focused on building a business. You're focused on generational wealth. That's what you're focused on. That's what you're looking for. And I've just heard, but I'm not saying it though. Libra, we're not about to start that shit. We're not about to start that. But I do see if you're coupled up, you're having fun. Okay? Yeah, or you're going to soon. I do just see like decisions that need to be made. Where am I going to live? Where am I going to work? Where am I going to do this? Where am I going to start this business? When am I going to start this business? It's like who, what, when, where, how, and why for you. And the thing is, some of you are probably more concerned with having a good time than writing out these plans. Some of you need to write out step by step what it is that you're going to do, or write out what you want to achieve from the top thing to the least, and figure out what steps you got to take to get there. Okay, get the job. Okay, save the money. Okay, get the place. Okay, get the licenses. Okay, get that degree. Okay, but some of you have to do baby steps. Okay, you don't want to rush. You don't want to run. But you have to stay consistent with something. You have to be consistent with something. Some of you, you're playing when it comes to your discipline. It's like 1 minute you're doing what you're supposed to do, and then the next minute you're not doing it. Some of you, I don't know. Like, I just feel like you could be just all over the place because of a lot. It's like instability, and you're looking for stability. And I feel like a lot of this has nothing to do with the material things that are going on in front of you, and everything to do with your emotions. Everything has to do with your emotions. And it's like, if your emotions is all over the place, everything else is all over the place for you. Everything. You have to stop lying to yourself, and you need to sit there. If you're hurt about something, tell yourself, I am hurt because X, Y, and Z. God, please reveal to me why I needed to learn that lesson, and please help me heal from this situation. Some of you have to face the fact that something happened. I don't know what that's about. You have to accept that something happened, and you just have to move forward. You know? You have to accept that shit happened, and yeah, it hurt. Accept that shit hurt. And if you gotta cry, cry it out. Because I feel like a lot of you are trying to have a lot of fun to hide how you really, really feel inside. Hold on, I'm going to take the list. And some of you could have been dealing with a third-party situation here. This is a lot of lustful energy in between this, okay? You could have been already in a relationship with somebody, and you may have found something else, and now you're ready to walk away from this situation to be with another person. Or some of you could be in a polygamous relationship, or want to be in a polygamous relationship, and you're out here looking for that third person, and it's like to expand your commitment, but the way you're going about it is very lustful. That's not going to last. It's not going to last when you're looking for in a lustful way. You have to know exactly what it is that you want. So if you're in a polygamous relationship or this is what you plan on doing, the two of you looking for a third person to add on, y'all need to both know exactly what it is that you want. This way, when you start entertaining these people, if they're not what you want, you get rid of them. You don't sit there and invest in them. You don't sit there and all that. Then listen, when it comes to sexual energy too, you over here trading karma and destinies and energies, and you mess with the wrong person and all your shit'll be fucked up. This goes for all three of y'all. Like that, y'all. Because there's like some challenges here with that. Like some of y'all are having a hard time trying to find somebody to be in this energy with you. Or some of you literally just want to be in a marriage and just have a mistress or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know. See, here go this entertaining shit again. Y'all keep entertaining. Your ancestors is over here like, stop entertaining lustful shit. Stop entertaining that. That shit is, no. No. Your ancestors is like, do things the right way. People don't understand when you're dating people, they're on a job interview. Act like it. You ain't gonna just hire anybody for the job. People don't understand a relationship is work. Family is business. People gotta understand that. Your ancestors is over here saying y'all are entertaining lust. Okay? Not love. You're entertaining lust. You need to be looking for something that's going to complete you. You need to be looking for something that is going to make you feel whole. Something that is an asset, not a liability. Some of you, your ancestors want you to be entertaining your business. If you're going to entertain anything, entertain your business. If you're going to be entertaining anything, be a leader or be the leader that you need to be for yourself. If you're going to entertain anything, entertain your financial situation. If you're going to entertain anything, get into your creative endeavors. Some of you are very creative, very artsy-like, and you need to be focusing on that if you're going to entertain anything. If you're going to entertain something, don't be entertaining stuff that you're unsure about. You got to follow your intuition. If you're going to entertain anything, entertain your growth. Some of you are going to be giving birth soon. And you need to be entertaining that. Some of you could be 3 months, 3 weeks. Some of you 7 weeks, 7 months. Some of you have to understand that the reason why you're not able to really entertain and have fun the way that you really want to is because Spirit is like, you have to get your ducks in a row. You're going through these challenges and stuff because it's going to help you grow. You're going through these bumps in the road because it's helping you grow in some way, shape, or form. And once you take on these challenges and these obstacles and these bumps in the road head on, that's when the fun comes. That's when you can stand in your power and really stand in your square. Some of you guys, you could be it's like you're slowly regaining your strength back. You're slowly regaining your confidence back. But you got to stick at it. So if you've been telling yourself positive affirmations every morning, continue to do that. Be dedicated to that every day, 3 times a day. Some of you are in this energy of, some of you feel like you may be fit to, how don't know why I keep getting like arrogant asshole energy, because this is air sign energy, and like, but with the masculine energy, it's like being really arrogant for some reason. Like, I don't know. Some of you, you have to really understand that you got to abide by the rules on certain things. You can't cut corners. I'm sorry to tell you that. That's part of your growth, that you're not going to be able to cut corners on certain things. And in order for you to grow, you really got to use your brain. Use your brain. Some of you need to meditate so that you can think clearly. Some of you are unsure if you can connect with your ancestors. You're unsure if your ancestors is working with you or not. The thing is, your ancestors ain't going to do nothing that you ain't doing for yourself. God ain't going to move things and shake things for you either, unless you're sitting there moving and shaking for yourself. Some of you, you may have had a spiritual experience where you may have seen a spirit, but you wasn't too sure if you did or not. You wasn't too sure if you was thinking clearly when you saw that or not. Some of you are asking, why is this such a challenge? I really feel like Spirit just wants you guys to really sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what do you want? And then tunnel vision from there. No matter what it is that you want, it's tunnel vision from there. Okay? Tunnel vision. Figure out what it is. Write it down on paper and entertain that. Focus on that. It's like you need to have some type of 3 goals or 7 goals, whatever it is that you need to accomplish. Write it down on paper. And then write each goal on a separate piece of paper. And write out the steps that you got to take to get to each goal. And work on them one by one. Some of you need to write out to-do lists for yourselves to keep yourself from being easily distracted. Because some of you are easily distracted at this time. Some of you, you may want to reconsider this third-party situation too. Okay? Y'all need to some of y'all, if y'all are really into this, there has to be rules and regulations going on. There's do's and don'ts to that. You can't just be bringing somebody in and then y'all ain't really you shouldn't be having sex with nobody either until you done laid things out on the table. Things are crystal clear. Okay? Let's look at what your person wants to say to you. Here goes this acquainted. Yeah, get acquainted, okay? Get acquainted with people first. Pick people's brains first before you know? And it says, pick up the phone when I call you. I am a star, so you could sit there and be on your way to stardom, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's not what you think, okay? So, I don't know what that's about. And again, this could be you wanting to say this to them. You could live on the west side of whatever state, country, city you're in. It says, funny how things change. Somebody's having nightmares. Somebody is bipolar. Y'all better, this is what I'm talking about. See, if you ain't pick people's brains and really figure out things, you probably sitting there messing with somebody's ass that's bipolar and don't even know it. It says, don't take it personally. Risky. Some of y'all are dealing with risky behaviors. All right. It says, take a couple of days off. Some of you need to really center yourself so you can figure out what it is that you want to do. It says, what did you do to me? I play music to express how I feel. Let's get some homegirl advice for you guys. Oh, shoot. Spirit can tell me all the answers is within you. You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. Let's get an oracle message for you. It says, break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Okay. It says, watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. I really feel like you got, and look, rest and contemplation. So you guys have a lot of stuff that you need to figure out what you want to do. We have here music for manifestation. I tell people all the time when this card comes out, I don't know why I just saw a fucking shadow just now. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all done probably seen some shit and had to rub your eyes real quick because you wasn't too sure. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you have been thinking about. And it's like, the only way you're going to get the clear answers that you need is to sit your ass down, meditate, or clear your mind. If you need to go and drive and listen to, you know, some music. Because listen, music sometimes be giving you messages and you're not even aware. You could be thinking about something and it's something that was said in that song, in that movie, or on that billboard or whatever. Be aware of your surroundings because those answers are being shown to you. Some of you really need to sleep, okay? Because you've been working entirely too much or doing too much. And you need to sleep. And that's why you can't think or make a decision and you're stuck in contemplation because you need time alone. You need time by yourself. You need time to meditate. You need to go out in nature. You need to go for a swim. You need to really, in order for you to really think clearly, I'm hearing breathe. Some of you need to do breathing exercises. Let's get an affirmation and then we're wrapping it up. Okay, Spirit sat there and said these. It says, don't take it personally. Somebody could be projecting something on you. You don't need to sit there and be having to take their shit, okay? Whatever they're going through is what they're going through. It ain't got nothing to do with you. We have love, so do things that you love to do to bring joy back into your world. Okay, love doesn't have to sit there and be expensive things. It could literally be, oh, I'm going to go take a walk in the park. Oh, I'm going to sit there and take a nice bubble bath. Oh, I'm going to sit there and sing karaoke. Oh, I'm going to dance around the house naked. Whatever. Oh, I'm going to cook a good meal. We also have here connection here. So definitely go out and connect with people, network with people. All right. And no need to do encourage. These are cards of you really already, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You just need to stay consistent with it. You are where you're supposed to be at because some of you are learning lessons at this time and some of you are receiving blessings at this time. But you can't be afraid. You can't sit there and, you know, worry because worry, lack mentality is not going to help you get to where you need to be. That scarcity stuff is not going to allow abundance to come your way. I'm hearing, too, some of you are going to run into somebody. Okay? And don't judge yourself and don't judge others for where you are in life because, again, these are all God's plans. God's already knowing what you're doing, what you're about to do, and what's going to happen next after that. But I love you guys.